seamers. It's Mustafizur Rahman and Rubul Hussain will lead the attack, the seam attack. If they need, they can have Ariful Haq who's come in to bowl the seam, and there's Shakib Mehdi and obviously Nazmul Islam, the left arm orthodox spinner. And they have also in hand Mahmudullah. So they've got a pretty decent lineup. And what about him? Tamim Iqbal, wonderful one-day series, player of the series with scoring 287 runs. But he wants to get better in this format. He's got 100 against Oman, but he will need to be at his best to ensure that they have a flying start with him. So Musharka gets another opportunity. 36 matches for him. Good strike rate. But he's just been out of sorts, out of form. Initially not picked up in the squad, but the team management from West Windies wanted him to be a part of the T20 setup.
Actually, no, it's the option chosen by Carlos Brathwaite to open the bowling. He's been a part of this T20 team recent times. Carlos Brathwaite opted to take pace off the ball. You usually see for the Windies, Samuel Badri open the bowling. Brathwaite getting exactly what he wanted to do. Spoke about bowling first. Himself a chance to chase. And this venue, because of it being fairly small, very difficult to defend totals here. Delivery, stumped Dinesh Ramden gets into the act. And the Windies, they cock a hoop.
What a start for the world champions. I was a little bit surprised to see Ashley Nurse taking the white cue ball, bowling the very first delivery. Have a look at this. He went down the track straight away. And he was nowhere near when the bails were taken off. And a delight to Ashley Nurse, delight for Windies. They'll be very happy to see the back of Tamim Iqbal, who's gone for naught. Bangladesh, not for one.
Virtually opening the batting because his teammate just faced up one delivery. Tamim Iqbal gets it through. Nice shot to get a boundary. He's an aggressive player. This will be a good response by Bangladesh to the fall of the wicket of Tamim Iqbal.
You should please the fans in the played it late. I thought the key was to play it late and away from that fielder. He played it a little bit finer. Lovely touch. He's got lovely hands. If he gets in, he can score runs quickly. What a start for Windies, Darren. And that too from a man who's been in tremendous touch.
This pitch judged the length. He was probably premeditating a bit. Didn't make no contact at all. At first, in terms of T20 International, it's the first time a player has been dismissed, stumped off the first ball of a T20 International match. Ashley Nurse being a main part of it, and so too Dinesh Ramden behind the stumps, making no mistake.
What was surprising to see, that knowing that he was in really good touch with the bat in the ODIs. What a start this is turning out to be for Ashley Nurse. It was Fuller. He stood, played back and missed it. Straight away gone through. Another wicket goes.
Just look at the length. This is a length that you should be on your front foot, but he's giving himself room because he wants to score square off the wicket. Doesn't make contact. Ashley Nurse and the Windies, they don't mind. Wicket number 2. Shumosaka goes without scoring. It's 5 for 2. So 4 deliveries, 2 wickets for the Windies. The captain, Shakib Al Hassan, he will have some repair work to do for Bangladesh. Ashley Nurse, the destroyer. Gets off the mark. This was the wicket. What was he doing?
Well, he had no clue whatsoever. Should have been on the front foot. Surely. Getting back into the team, getting another opportunity, and another failure for Shumosaka.
Yes, sir.
That delivery to finish the over. What an over from Ashley Nurse. 6 runs from it and 2 important wickets. It's 6 for 2. Well, both openers are back in the pavilion. Windies will be happy with their decision to open the bowling with Ashley Nurse, his partner from the other end, Andre Russell. Been nursing a little bit of a niggle on his knee. Missed a couple of the one-day international matches. Now back for the T20 internationals. The both openers, I said, got out without scoring, and it's the 3rd time that this has happened for Bangladesh in T20 internationals. Dropped him. Could have been wicket number 3. Marlon Samuels looked like a sitter and put down.
What have you done? It's a straightforward catch off the bat of Shakib Al Hassan. In and out. Cannot believe it. That is very, very poor indeed. Bangladesh could have been 3 down in no time at all. Samuel's the one who's dropping the catch of Shakib.
Marlon Samuels hasn't played international cricket for a while as well, having a knee operation and back. Not able to hold on. Would have been a big wicket for the Windies. Just went through his hands. Didn't close in time. Probably misjudged the pace on the ball as well.
no excuses for dropping that catch. Absolutely no excuses for that. It was a sitter, just a regulation catch. Perhaps just going down the leg side. But what a start this has been for Windies. First and foremost, what was Tamim Iqbal thinking? First delivery, way down the track, misses it. If you miss it, you're gone. And then this could have been on the front foot trying to play it, closing the face of the bat on the onside. Misses it completely. 2 wickets in his very first over. What a start.
Nice pace from Andre Russell. Well, I spoke about it being the third time both openers were dismissed without scoring for Bangladesh in T20 internationals. It's also the first time that both openers have gotten out of the first ball they've faced in T20 internationals. So many firsts. Ashley Nurse, chief architect of both wickets.
I also have a feeling that this is a little bit quicker tonight. The pitch itself, it has gone, ball slightly moving in the air, and that's a really good carry to the keeper. So as a batsman, you need to be on your toes. You need to be a little bit more watchful. It's hard, patches of green, and it looks solid. And it's certainly zipping through. That's what happened when Sumo Shaka was bowled by the spinner. It zipped through and hit the stumps.
Oh yeah, good pace, Andre Russell. In addition to the pitch looking very firm, whatever moisture will remain because it's cool. 2 overs gone, 8 for 2. Very good contest on hand. Bangladesh not starting well. Liton Das, Shakib Al Hassan. The middle order will have a lot of work to do. This is a strong Windies T20 squad. Team which is 8 for 2. This Windies squad accustomed to playing this format of the game. This guy as well, Samuel Badri, knows about bowling the new ball in the power play overs.
Oh, yes, good Louis.
Just a single over for Ashley Nurse, where he picked up 2 wickets. A bit of a surprise to see Badri into the attack, because I thought perhaps maybe one more over. Certainly deserve one more over from Ashley Nurse. Again, going down the track, they need to be careful here, because they've already lost 2 wickets. They could easily have been 3 down.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't partner Ashley Nurse on the other hand, and Carlos Brathwaite opted for Andre Russell. Nice shot. He will find the gap. Was risky though, because if he missed, would have been a good LBW shout. Second boundary for Bangladesh.
He lost his balance, but was lucky to get away with it, because he struck it nicely. Just at the very last moment, the left leg, just the boot is slipping. It's a good shot. He's got a good start. He played a lovely touch to open up his account, which went through the boundary on the offside. Oh, shot. That is a cracking shot. 4 more.
Well, Samuel Badri is known for his economical bowling. 2 boundaries so far in his over. Liton Das, well, he is the aggressor. He was short and he found the gap. How will he respond? Thinking of a single. Dot delivery. Just 1 left in the over.
It's turning out to be a good over for Bangladesh. Economy of 6.07, which is very good in this format. Excellent.
Well, ball, Bajay.
Playing across the line. Only be a single. It looks like they just look like the score runs very quickly. 17 for 2.
Three options so far chosen by Carlos Brathwaite. Most successful, Ashley Nurse. 2 wickets and just conceding 6 runs.
Yeah, Bangladesh have struggled in this format. The last series that they played was against Afghanistan. They lost 3-0. But before that, they played the Tri-Series. Thinking about a run now, it's never there. Which involved Sri Lanka and India, Nidahas Trophy in Sri Lanka, March, where they played the final. After that tournament, it looked like that they're finding their feet in this format, but they were disappointing. So they haven't got the balance right. They've not shown the consistency that they have shown, especially in ODIs. So another opportunity here for them.
Pulled away. Didn't quite time it. Will not go into the boundary.
Take him off.
But aggressive intent, as you would expect in the power play overs. Despite 2 wickets falling, still Bangladesh looking to score runs.
Yeah, it certainly looks like that the message is loud and clear. Even if you lose wickets, you would want to see them go and score runs quickly. Good running. 3 runs. Very aggressive running, especially from Liton Das.
Nice shot. Width and pace on the ball. And that's a pet shot for Shakib Al Hasan.
Yeah, you cannot afford to bowl that length and line to someone like Shakib Al Hasan. He will always put you away. He knew exactly where the fielders were. Up and over. And it's gone like a rocket. It looks like a very quick outfield also. Ball coming nicely onto the bat, so the batsmen can get themselves set on this surface. Will enjoy batting here.
Well, Shakib has the luxury of playing here previously in the last 50-over match between the Windies and Bangladesh. So you can trust the bounce, the surface, very similar. And like you said, Atar Ali Khan, he likes the pace on the ball. This pass really close to that off stump.
That's a very good Yorker. Had it been like 6 inches straighter, would have been trouble.
Just to the left of the fielder, Badri. That short fine leg, Andrew Russell. Was the surprise delivery, but concedes a boundary.
Yeah, it came a lot quicker than he anticipated. And got himself in a little bit of tangle. Have a look at this. Short, nicely directed, but somehow he managed to just hit it away from that fielder. Badri was fielding at a short fine. And it's a boundary. Turning out to be a good over for Bangladesh. 11 already in this over.
Again, up and over, and a similar result. Third boundary in the over, an expensive one, 32 for 2. skyscraper in over number 4. Andre Russell being very expensive. Bangladesh still looking to score and accelerate and put pressure on the Windies. To take you through the next couple of overs, Ian Bishop and Geoffrey Dujon.
Thanks, Darren. Man, a deep mid-wicket. And long on. And so the single is taken quite easily.
Overuse of the short ball from Andre Russell and pays the price. It's giving the batsman too much room. And we've seen that he's been all over the place like a loose pack of marbles. And all the runs have come from short pitch deliveries. Beautifully hit.
Too full and too wide from Samuel Badri. And really with no one deep on the offside, it was easy pickings for Shakib. Just giving himself that room to force it through that offside.
Hold. Well done, easy.
Pace, good activity by Kimo Paul there.
Baca. Pull. Look at him.
Well, just getting a little bit damp from the rains we had earlier. It might be just a little bit difficult for Samuel Badri to grip it. That's just hoisted over long off. And run saved there by Robman Powell.
Advance. Easy too. Baca.
41 for 2. Two wickets in the first over. And now they progress to 41 for 2, Bangladesh. Having been asked to bat first, Kimo Paul replaces Andre Russell. A couple of games in Pakistan against the Pakistanis in this format of the game. And of course has played in the ODI team. Now that might just be fantastic work out there by Andre Fletcher.
This was very well timed. Carried for a long way, and just watch this. Got there just in time, knocked it back. Work from Andre Fletcher.
Fletcher should take this, and Fletcher takes it. Kimo Paul strikes with the short ball.
Well, time it or not, he was hitting into that wind. And it just hung in the air long enough for Fletcher to get around to it. Probably didn't quite get hold of it. Too much elevation. And safely taken. So the third wicket goes down. A wicket for Kimo Paul. Leighton Das has to go for 24. It's 43 for 2.
Batsman crossed as the catch was taken. Shakib on strike. Now, third man. Now, it is held by Kesrick Williams. I don't know if the umpires may want to have a look at it before it is confirmed. I think Joel Wilson wants to have another look at this.
Well, he did catch it and throw it back, but I'm not sure if the ball actually crossed the margin of the boundary when he threw it back. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. Was a good catch, but was it out?
Fair delivery. Fair delivery. Can I have a look at the catch now? Catch is taken in the field of play, ball shown out. Okay. Yes, I'm satisfied with that. On the big screen, my decision is out. My decision is out on the big screen.
The catch is confirmed. Wonderful awareness from Kesrick Williams. And the short